Let's see what we get here, collective. Your name could be Michelle. Your name could be Tracy. You may like the comedian Tracy Morgan. You could be a comedian. Period. Oh, look at the tower. Damn. Right out of the gate, we get the tower energy. You could be a Scorpio. Okay. Knight of Wands. Wow. Tower, Knight of Wands. I feel like this is information. Yeah. We see the sun. Could be coming from our Heavenly Father. You could be connected to Him. Connected to Source here. Okay? That's what it's given. I mean, you could be His child. Wow. I see the Knight of Cups here. Wow. The Knight of Cups with Jupiter. I feel like God is Jupiter here. He got some stuff in store for His people. Hey, dude. Our Heavenly Father you may be seeing certain people in your dreams at this time. And it's just no coincidence. They may not have had your best interest at heart. God wants you to see them. He wants you to see them. You could be in Sudan. Yeah, you could be Africa, and you could be African here. Sudan. Yeah. You may be seeing, once again, you may be seeing certain people. God wants you to see them, and He wants you to see them. Yeah, you're in your purpose. You may have the sacred gift of dreams. Take this message how it resonates. I see 131 is our Heavenly Father. I'm trying to tell you. Oh, you wealthy. It could be about money. I mean, Jupiter shows us the possibility. Jupiter is a planet of fortune. Something about your business could be growing. Yeah. Be wise here. You could be. Your birthday could be October the 22nd, August 22nd. You could be a Leo, Libra. You could be a Leo married to a Libra. Yeah, you could be a fire sign married to an air sign. You could be a fire sign married to an air sign. Take this message how it resonates. Your last name could be Dudley. Okay. You could like the legendary actor Denzel Washington. Yay. Wow. Yes. So let's see what else is here, collective. You may like the movie Tremors. I've been channeling the actor Kevin Bacon today. Okay, phenomenal actor. Yeah, the collective. Okay, let's focus on our emotional health here. Could be what you're doing here. There's a need for us to do this here. Period. You may like the movie Runaway Bride here. You may like the actress Julia Roberts. I've been channeling her today. You may like the movie Lethal Weapon. Okay, we're getting the actors here. Okay. I'm getting Jace Priestley's energy. Okay. You may like the wrestler Lex Luthor. Okay. You got a blessing coming? That hasn't changed. Despite whatever somebody may have thought it was, it's not that. Okay? Somebody may have had some sort of evil intent here. Heaven is listening. Heaven is watching. Heaven knows. You may have a ancestor named Heaven. Okay? Period. I get planet Mercury's energy here. System down, energize. Okay, that's Mercury's energy. I believe Mercury goes retrograde 3 times, 2026. Go research it. My goodness. Wow, Mercury don't play. Mercury will, that can affect your appliances, your telephones, TVs, everything. Mercury will shut it all down. The electrical wiring in your vehicle, that's all Mercury's energy. Yeah, you could be getting discounts at this time. You may be somebody that likes to shop on clearance. Clearance, discount. Your name could be Clarence. You may like the singer Clarence Carter. You may like the legendary Jay-Z here. You may drive a Rolls Royce. You could be pretty woman. So we get Runaway Bride and we get the movie Pretty Woman. Go watch some of Julia Roberts' movies. Period. Your name could be Dennis. There was a menace here. They had some sort of evil, wicked intent. Cruelty is here. Unusual. What? You could have a strong sex appeal. This could be like a jaded lover, a scorned lover, or man. You could be like Isis energy, Osiris energy. Were you the first magician? Oh my goodness. You were the first magician? You were the first one to ever do it. You may know all the spells. I'm just saying. Yeah, you could be Isis energy. You may channel Isis, Osiris. Usually if you channel one, you're gonna channel the other. They still tight like that. Yeah, it's very true. Somebody may have wanted your energy. Did they try to hurt you in the spirit? Will it be your own family? Is this a jealous mother in your family that may have felt some type of way about your gifts here? They felt some type of way about the first magician here? Ooh. They tried to come up against the first magician? Damn. That's pretty bold. I'm getting Seth's energy. Wasn't he the one that he was jealous of Osiris? Yeah, you could be a pretty woman. Your name could be Frank. You may have experienced a hate crime. Yeah, it's possible. You could be someone that's an investigator here, detective. Maybe for the spiritual detective, spiritual patrol, official spiritual patrol. Respect the official spiritual patrol here, okay? Be gentle with them. Ugh, excuse me. Excuse me. You could be in Fort Worth, Texas. Fort Worth, Texas. You could be in your 50s, 51. Your name could be Blake. You could like the actress Blake Lively here. Is that her name? Yeah, you could be anxious. What you anxious for? Don't do that. Try not to be that. You could bind the spirit of anxiety and send it to the underbelly, underworld, baby. Bind that shit up and send it on out. Period. Let's see what else is here. And they also could be someone else's. Somebody could be sending you anxiety. You could feel maybe you could feel somebody in your energy and it's causing you to be anxious. That happens too. That happens. Your name could be Ted. Teddy. You could be a Cancer man here. Virgo man. There's a need to forgive here. I forgive and release the past to heal my life. Yes. You could be very powerful. I see lightning. Yeah, you could be very faithful too. Monogamous. Yeah, you may like the movie Unfaithful. You may like the song. Don't Rihanna got a song called Unfaithful? Period. Go research it. Yeah, your birthday could be May the 6th. You could be 64 years old. 64-year-old Taurus. Divine Masculine, you may give good foot massages here. You could be a Pisces man. Okay. Pisces rules the feet. Pisces rules the feet. Yeah. There may have been some sort of evil. There may have been some sort of wicked attempt to cause you to be defeated. Look at the tower. We started out with the tower. We see the tower again. This could be a vengeful ass Scorpio. Ugh. Scorpio is a sign of vengeance. Okay, slow down here. Slow down and celebrate yourself here. Okay. Somebody may have wanted to sit on your throne. This could be a jealous mother figure. Yeah. You may be in Boston here, Maine, New England. You may see a lighthouse in the year 2026. Hell, you may see something with NASA, spaceships, rockets. Okay. Yeah, your name could be Portia. You could drive a Porsche, Lamborghini. Okay. You could be someone that works with steel here. Heavy machinery. Yes. Divine Feminine, you could have pretty hands. Pretty hands. Pretty hair. You could be plus size here. You could be like a teacher. Okay. You may play the violin. You could be someone that likes classical music. Okay. Period. it's possible. You could be a female journalist here. Maybe a commentator. Yeah, you could be in Hawaii. Wow. So I see a thief here. 39. The number 39 shows me a thief, especially with the number 12. The number 12 is the 12th house, the house of secrets. Somebody had some sort of wicked plan here now. Come on now. Plan to steal. They wanted to plop their tail on your throne. Okay, your name could be Heather. Could be Heath. R.I.P. Heath Ledger. Out on a ledge. Like, somebody tried to, like, snatch you off your throne. I don't know. It's giving Cinderella. Divine Feminine, you can have pretty curly hair for real. You may like the rapper Pharrell. And you could be the real deal. Yeah, it's like... Somebody was like, get up, I want that seat. Somebody wanted to sit on your throne. Okay, they try to plop their tail on your throne. They try to plop their tail on your throne. You could be in Wales, Great Britain. Okay, Britain. Well, we're moving into the year of the horse, 2026. Go look up the spiritual meaning of the horse. Period. You could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. You could be someone that's very grounded, down to earth. Just somebody may have thought that they could just push you around. You may live in a castle. I mean, that's what it's given. I see the word castle. Oh my goodness. It's time for healing, not war. Your name could be May, could be June. Your name could be April. Look at the sanctuary. Somebody tried to come in your sanctuary and take your seat and place on the throne. This is like somebody trying to go up to the preacher while he's preaching his sermon and trying to take over. Well, you see the people jump on the stage when you see the entertainers singing and stuff, and you see the fans jump up there. But this is a little different. Like, this person trying to plop their whole tail on your seat. Yeah, I see 1223. May have been significant. Yes, let's see what else is here. Your birthday could be in December. December the 2nd. You could be a Sagittarius. Sagittarius season 2025 may have been significant. Let's see what else is here. Your name could be Travis. You could be traveling today. Safe travels. I see a boss daddy here. Okay. Boss daddy, safe travels. Boss daddy relocation. Could be relocating for work. Okay, period. You could be an Empress energy here. Definitely. Look at the relocation energy again. I see a new car and a new house. Travel movement. Yay. 2026 is looking good for the collective. You could like the legendary singer Anita Baker. Yeah, I apologize. That may be one of your favorite songs by her. Somebody feels sorry now. You don't upgrade it. You leveled up. Hey. Yeah. You on a level here. You definitely could be a male here. Somebody stalking this man in the secret here. I don't know. There could be some sort of man that may have been masculine energy that may have been keeping an eye on you. Keeping up with you here. Period. Oh my goodness. Wow. You could be a Libra man for sure. Maybe you're an inventor. I'm getting Thomas Edison's vibe here. You could be an inventor. Look, boss daddy. Oh, period. Make sure that you're handling the business side of things, nah? Yeah. You may work for a major corporation, or you may be the name of a major corporation. Your face, your name. Okay, period. Your family name. It's important to look at the legal aspect here. Okay, the details you can't be sloppy when it comes to that, because people will manipulate things and try to take your ideas, take your formula. Okay, you have to be careful. You could be 22 years old here. You could have been born in Connecticut here. Maybe Virginia. Your name could be Virginia. Your spirit animal could be the wolf. Yes. Your birthday could be June the 2nd here. You could be a Gemini. Gemini is ruled by the planet of communications, Mercury. The planet of communications, Mercury, she's coming through here as we close out 2025 to remind us of the details that cannot ever be overlooked here. Period. It's your baby. It's your project. It's your business. Take care of it. Take care of the details. And you could be a hard-working Virgo here. September the 5th is Virgo's energy. Virgo's gonna, that's why you need them on your team. They're not gonna overlook the details. Hell no, they're gonna notice everything. Period. You could be very powerful, very patient. Hey. Period. Get you a Virgo, baby. Especially if you're talking about details and contracts and the small print type of stuff. Virgo, they're not gonna miss anything. They're not even gonna miss the little speck of dust on your shirt. That's how they are. They're like focused. Period. You could be someone that's very disciplined here. Brave. You could have a lot of energy. I'm getting the Energizer Bunny energy. Maybe you're in a commercial for the Energizer. Is that the batteries here? You may just keep going and going and going. Okay, you could have a lot of high energy. You could have some powerful spiritual gifts too. Yeah. I see the number 36. Oh boy. 36 will always show me a criminal. We already seen somebody that has some sort of ill will here. Okay, you're protected. Protect your assets here. It's like protect your name. It will show up in the spiritual realm as in the ethers as you. This is your baby. This is your project. Okay? This is what you put your heart and soul into cultivating here. It's going to show up in the ethers like this. It's going to show up in the spirit like this. It's going to show that you did your due diligence concerning the details of the situation. That's going to show up. Yeah. What is it? Maybe you like 60s soul singers here. Period. I'm getting Diana Ross and the Supremes. Period. Yeah. Angels ask for your attention here. Open your eyes here. Listen. Okay. And think about everything that is happening. Trust your intuition here and follow your angel's guidance without delay. Okay. You could be meditating here. There's a need for us to be brave here. Be optimistic here. There's that word wise. There's the 12th house, the house of secrets, trying to tell you. Okay. It's like make sure you cross your I's and dot your T's here. Yeah. Wow. It's time to get to the realization of your soul's mission here. You have a higher purpose here. Period. You have a higher purpose here. Yeah, look, 555. A major shift is coming in now. Stay optimistic. Yeah, this is about abundance here. Your business could be taken off. Make sure you don't underestimate how important it is to remember the small details now. Don't forget to sign your John Hancock. I see August the 11th, you may have had an enemy. Okay, you know who they are? I mean, God knows who they are. Period. God knows who we all are. Yes, it could have been about money. May the 10th can show me money. The second house shows up, the house of material possessions and finances. And the fourth house, the house of stability. You're financially stable. This is what's coming in. There was some sort of attempt to cause some sort of bad type of situation to play out here. The number 56. Damn. They just didn't want to see you have money, be wealthy here. Abundant? Man. Wow. You could be 21 years old, 25 years old. 2021 is here, 2025. Somebody may have been having some negative intentions towards you, towards others. You could be a highly creative individual here with a strong will to succeed. You definitely could be a Pisces, Virgo. Your imagination is highly charged. That's Pisces energy. That's the 12th house energy. Somebody followed their dreams here. They're following their dreams here. Wow. December the 21st, 2025. December the 25th, 2025. This energy is current. We see August the 11th. Somebody may have been having some ill will all the way up until now. The energy is current. Yeah, my goodness. You may have some you may have some people that may have been on your trail here. I get somebody that could be an inventor here. Oh boy, originator, the original of something here. Okay, you may like the legendary late boxer Cassius Clay. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Maybe you have a saying, okay, or a trend. I don't know, but it's something is yours here. You have a great ability to take in and process information. Somebody may have been doing beauty magic, period. They want your face to break out here. You to have some sort of breakout here. Yeah, I see the house of health, the 6th house. 918 shows the house of health. That's the 6th house. That's Virgo's energy. They may have tried to alter something concerning your looks or how something looks for you. Damn. Wow. You could be a master brick mason. Your name could be Mason. Any positive changes or projects you are currently considering will be well worth it. Go for it. Trying to tell you. Maybe you got some work. You got some deals here. People have noticed the quality of work that you produce, and they're like, hey, this is where it's at. Okay. You may be diplomatic. You could be a Libra. You're protected. It's like your intellectual property is protected. Period. Remain positive here. You're limitless. Yes. I'm getting a lot of actors that are Capricorns. Actors and actresses. Okay. Yes. You could be an actor or actress. Could be a Capricorn. Capricorn can show the boss. Okay. November 14th, Scorpio. You could be a Scorpio here. Scorpios don't play, baby. They will sting you. Okay? Somebody don't know not to trifle with you. Yeah, this is the message. 411. This is the message. Yeah. Back off voodoo. Somebody may have done some voodoo here. It may be their religion. Okay? Period. Yeah. That's what it's given. Oh boy. Trying to change the way something is supposed to go here. Yeah. Financial security. That's what it is. This is what it is. That's the motive. There's strong indication here of some sort of karmatic energy that did not want you to be financially secure here. I see the word the battle. You had to fight. It's amazing. Like, you have to fight to get your business off the ground. Then you got some knuckleheads that come along to try to just mess with you so that your business doesn't be successful. You have to keep fighting. But if you go back and watch, like, if you watch some of those videos on like the History Channel, you will see the same type of scenarios play out here. This could be like a rival or a competitor here. They may have even been like a dirty fighter here. Just talk about it here, because we see they had some sort of wicked intent to block. Wicked intent. This is somebody's mother, jealous mother. In some cases, I don't know. You may like strawberries. You may be planning to attend a strawberry festival in the year 2026. Maybe a few festivals. 2026. Period. Oliver Stone, Oliver Twist. My goodness. You may be someone that supports the president here. Okay, your favorite color could be red here. Hey, everybody got their opinion. Period. You could like the nighttime here. Period. You may have been born at night, but not last night. Somebody may have thought you were stupid or something. I don't know. Your name could be Stanley. Okay. There's somebody that just wants you to be like kind of just barefoot and pregnant and out of the way, kind of like this could be like a chauvinistic type of male. I don't know. It's not saying that men that want their woman to kind of be put up, and but this kind of like they just may have just blatantly wanted you to be kind of hidden, not prosperous or abundant. Yeah, your name could be Evelyn and you could be elegant. Okay. They wanted your elegant self to be hidden. This is somebody who didn't want you to share your gifts, or there's like an abundant person here that somebody wanted to be a castaway or hidden. It's kind of like a like a talent that's never been discovered. This is what they wanted you to be. Yeah, I see the word 90s. The 90s is here. Period. This person wanted you to be some sort of elf on a shelf or shelved. Maybe you have a product that they kind of ruined. They put so much bad press out about it, kind of just messed up the reputation of your brand or something that you were creating here. My goodness gracious. Unbelievable here. So this is what we would call like a destiny blocker. Okay. Destiny robber or thief. There was some sort of attempt to rob somebody at their rightful place here. The rightful way things are supposed to go for them here. The energy presents itself. Take this message how it resonates. This is beyond. This is very underhanded. Okay, very dirty. Dirty fighter. Your name could be Terry. Yeah. Terry Crews. You could like his movies here. You may have overcome some stuff here. You beat the odds. Maybe. The odds. Like the odds were stacked against you. Somebody stacked the odds against you. There was an attempt to do it. Yeah. R.I.P. Ozzy Osbourne. Okay. You could be a legend. Yeah. There's things that are going to be coming into fruition here. Your hard work is going to pay off here. Period. There's rewards for your work here. Profits. Yes, results. There's that word, payout. I mean, you work for it. Manifestation of ideas. Ideas of your goals. You have an inheritance. Yeah, it's like your baby. It's like when you plant a crop here. You got to tend to the crop. Okay, you got to water it. You got to nurture it. Yeah. Period. That's what it's given. Yeah, that's what it's given. You could be in Syracuse here. Your name could be Sarah Hughes here. Oh. You escaped some sort of ruin. Somebody tried to ruin you here. There's escaping ruin. Pulling yourself together. Man. Wow. Definitely is a betrayal here. The Ten of Swords will show us this. We already saw this. Yeah. We've been seeing it pretty strong this year. Dang. This is intentional sabotage all day. Yep, the Five of Swords, it will show sabotage. It's about money. The May 10 shows us the money. They didn't want you to have money or financial stability is what it's given. This could be an old lover. The lovers. Somebody and their lover. Somebody from your past and their lover, perhaps. Your name could be Angel. You could like the actress Angelica Houston. You could be in Houston, Texas. This is the message. Maybe you're an actress. Yeah. Oh my goodness. You may like to drink milk. Let us rejoice and be glad here. Divine Masculine, you could be in the tire business. You could have a tire company. You fix tires, you change tires. It could be a lucrative business for you. Yeah. You could have a brother, Divine Masculine. Trusted confidant. Period. I'm not saying that they're bad, but I'm just picking up on you possibly having a brother or a trusted confidant here. They may be good here. They may have your good interest here. Yeah. This is the message. My goodness. You could be in Vero Beach, Florida. Stay Warm Collective. Yeah, I see 515. Taurus. Taurus will always show me the money. Period. Taurus rules over all money in the physical world. That's what it's about. They had an issue with you being financially stable to the point where they try to sabotage. Okay? Yeah. They're in the Five of Pentacles. You see, I heard a reader say that. It's like whatever people attack you in is the area that they're lacking in. Somebody attacking you in your finances, they probably lacking in that area. They're attacking you in your love, they probably don't have love. When they're attacking your 4th house, they're not stable in some way or another. They're attacking your 12th house, they never fulfilled their dreams. They didn't even try. They're attacking your 7th house, maybe your work. 7th house can show a marriage as well. They never been married. They never had a marriage that works. They could be the problem. Take the message how it resonates. My goodness gracious. This could be a female that's mad because Divine Masculine divorced her. Or it didn't work. It didn't work out. And there is some sort of lust energy over him still. Yeah. This could be the mother of your child. I don't know. Divine Masculine. Take this message how it resonates. I know that somebody was in their ego here. Yeah. 39 will show a thief. Thief of love. The lovers. Damn. Somebody lover. Former lover. They're the guilty one. Somebody who would, this could be like a friend here that be trying to sabotage you because, hey, they want you, they want to date you. That's here as well. I don't know. Take the message how it was at night. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting the crocodile energy. The crocodile is a reptile. So we see a reptilian here. This is somebody on the darker side here. Let's go ahead and close this out. They had wicked, evil intent. If you see the alligator, crocodile, or the caiman in the spirit, oh, you got an enemy. Or it just depends on what he's doing. If he's actively charging you or something like that, that means that the enemy is making some sort of plan. If he's just sitting there kind of watching you, that means you have an enemy that could potentially be watching you. Period. I see the boar's head. Okay, period. This could be somebody, this person that had this evil intent, they may not be so pretty or attractive. I don't know. Nah, I just kind of get that vibe. They could have attacked your looks, the 1st house. Beauty magic. They may have done earth magic. They done put some stuff in the ground here. Yeah, it's what is given. This is a karmatic energy. They could be in jail. They need some help, they're in jail. They were rebellious here. Yeah. It's giving some sort of strong attempt to block here. Damn, you could be wise beyond your years. You may be someone that has a strong connection to the justice system. Also, Archangel Michael. Period. Wow. You could have a Gemini rising. Go study your birth chart. I see Gemini Mercury, Gemini rising. Your sun position could be Gemini. You could be a Gemini here. Period. You may stand up for people. Okay, you may be a lawyer. You may be loyal. Loyalty. Loyalty is useless without leadership. Period. Don't talk about it, be about it. You may be like that. Okay? Wow. Somebody didn't want you to be seen as a beautiful, powerful force in the world. You could drive a convertible. Yeah. So I see a Malevolent one here. Reptilian. They do exist. They do exist. The Malevolent one, the Reptilian, Starseeds, they do exist. Yeah. They rarely have a positive goal. There we go. This is somebody that wanted to stop you from your purpose here in life. We see the 2nd house with the 4th house. Financial instability concerning this person stands out the most. Somebody that's Malevolent here, Reptilian here. Molly, you're in danger. They tried to put Molly in danger. Yeah. What's today? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So yeah. Monday is associated. Oh, today is Moon's Day. Go see where the moon is located in your birth chart. Today is Monday. Monday represents the moon. Okay. Tuesday is Mars Day. Some stuff being uncovered here on this Moon's Day about a battle. Mars. The energies will always match. You could be in Oakland, California, Oklahoma, okay, Omaha, Nebraska. Yeah, wow. This could be a female divine feminine, or, you know, take the message how it resonates, divine masculine. Could be same sex here. Wow. This could be a male here that's got some sort of issue with erectile dysfunction. Divine feminine. Somebody who could have been just for the streets type of person. I'm not going to go much further about that, but they got some sort of issue with that here. You could own a shower company or a shower business. Okay, you may. I channeled this a few weeks back. You may make it easier. You may make it easier. You may make it easier or more accessible for older people to get in and out of the shower and the tub. You may have a business where you build showers that are more accessible for senior citizens or people with disabilities to easily get in and out of. Okay, you have a business here. You're not going to turn your back on your business here. Period. Yeah. Somebody tried to stop your chariot. This could be your ex that's suffering with erectile dysfunction at this time. Yeah, you could be from Rhode Island. Your name could be Rhonda. They should have just left you alone. You could have your moon position in Leo. Leo moon, man, you're like a performer in bed here. You give performances to your lovers. That Leo position. Anytime you see Leo, okay, they're gonna, they're good lovers. Capricorn is here. Oh boy, wow, Capricorn and Leo. I like that connection. You could be dating now, a Leo or a Capricorn. R.I.P. Aaliyah. She was a Capricorn here. Yeah, you could be pretty. The number 5 shows me someone pretty, handsome. Wow. You could be like an enthusiastic lover, skillful. Man. Somebody was like, I'm going to stop you. It's a no. Dark shadows cannot hold on to you. Man, this is a Scorpio. This Scorpio been on your tail. This somebody that's got a tail. They're a reptile. I picked up on an alligator. Damn. They're in Scorpionic energy. Dark Scorpio energy. Scorpio will show Pluto. Pluto is the dark planet. Anytime you see Pluto, it's transformative. It's scary if you think about it. I was watching a video and I spoke about this a few times over the years of my channel. There's an astrologer and he speaks about Pluto. Pluto entered Scorpio back in the 80s. That's when the AIDS epidemic hit. Pluto entered Scorpio in the 80s. Pluto entered Sagittarius in the 90s, and he spoke about 9/11. So we can't sleep on Pluto. Where is he located now? Go see. It's very crucial. Period. This is like somebody try to come at you with like Pluto energy. Man, wow. They may have been spreading rumors here. Quentin Tarantino, you could be a producer or a director. Wow, where is Pluto? He don't play. Yeah, he was speaking about the astrologer. He was speaking about Pluto. He entered Libra in the 70s. 70s was a decade of the serial killers, and the killer was your mate. You know, Libra rules the 7th house, the house of partnerships and marriages. So yeah, you cannot sleep on Pluto. Somebody may have tried to hex you. That returned to them. You could be shy and introverted. You could be a shy, introverted Taurus. Stable and secure. You could be like that quiet type. You know how they say don't mess with quiet people? Okay, them the worst people to mess with. Yeah, you may be like that. Wow, let's go ahead and close this out. Dang, you could be 41 years old here. Mm-mm-mm. Zachary Taylor Thomas. Okay, you could be an actor. Maybe a teen heartthrob. Actor? Back in the day, perhaps. I see the sun Neptune. I like the sun with Neptune. You could be damn gorgeous. Okay. Yes. Wow, let's go ahead and close this out. Yeah. You definitely could be a rapper here. I'm getting the rapper Big X the plug. You the biggest, the largest. Okay, period. Look at that Scorpio again. I'm telling you, this is Scorpio tried to sting you. They were vengeful. They're in Pluto energy. The devil. Damn, the devil with Pluto. This is a dangerous person. It's a dream killer. August the 11th. There they go. Leo. November the 8th, Scorpio. This is dark Leo, dark Scorpio energy all day. Dark Capricorn, the devil. Damn. I mean, dang. Wow, you could be in the house of purpose here. The 10th house. The house of social status. The house of power and fame. Influence. Yeah, you could like the actor Ben Affleck. Okay, you could be an insurance agent. Wow. Damn, the first house. Let's go ahead and close this out. The first house. You could be attractive. Something looking good about your house of marriage and partnerships. This could be your working marriage. This could be like two actors working together. They married. You see it. Okay, the first house with the 7th house shows us this. Man, the 10th house with the 11th house, that's Libra. October the 11th, Libra shows justice. Justice could show a marriage. Period. Wow. The 8th house, Scorpio. Wow, 12th house, Pisces. Damn, Pisces and Scorpio, they're very compatible. You and your husband, you and your soulmate, you guys are compatible here. You guys may work together here. Man, this is crazy. You could like the ocean. You could like the sail. Okay, you could like to be out there on the water. Got to be careful out there. We have to respect every element. Period. Collective. I get Julia Roberts here. Sleeping with the enemy. I see the devil. That's the enemy. Sleeping with the enemy. Look at the lover's energy. Venus is love. The devil is hate. Sleeping with the enemy. This could have been an ex-husband or ex-wife. Period. It's what it's given. The second house. The house of material possessions and finances. Damn. Wow. Maybe you're meant to marry somebody famous. It's like somebody they wanted to stop you before you could be seen. I see the word wicked. You may like that movie. Okay. Oh my goodness. Before you could be noticed or seen. Let's go ahead and stop them. That's kind of like what it's given. You may like the actress Lisa Ray. She played in a movie called Players Club. Divine Feminine. You could be a dancer. You could be in the adult world, the adult entertainment world. Neptune, Pisces shows us this. Period. Maybe your husband is your manager. I'm not sure. Co-worker. But you're a powerful manifester here. OMG. You could be in Atlanta, Georgia. Oh my God, Becky. It could be about your assets, Divine Feminine. You could have a nice, proportionate body. Oh boy. Somebody just didn't want you to be seen here. They didn't want you to sing here. You could have a nice singing voice. Dang. It goes back to the 12th house, the house of dreams. Also the house of secrets. You turned your dreams into reality. There's a criminal that says, hey, no way. Let's stop that. They're in hot pursuit of stopping you here. That's the secret. 12th house exposed. Period. It's about your Jupiter. Jupiter shows your fortune. Opportunity for a fortune, for you to be discovered. The first house. Man, this is a challenge. There was a challenge. The opposition is a challenge. Okay? Opposition to the sun. If you're in opposition to the sun, then you're of the dark. They're a dark worker. 4th house, they're not stable. This is a dark worker. We already saw them as a reptilian. They unhealed. They try to sting you. This is like, if I get like a bee here. Razorjack or Dragonfly. I'm not really sure. They try to sting you here. Yeah, with witchcraft, the 6th house. There go that Scorpio again. Damn, they may have done dark work. Dark spells is here. 616. Yeah, this is about a rebellious dark worker here. The dark worker was very bad here. They were a nightmare to your dream. This is like one of those Tyler Perry, Stephen King. I mean, if you put it, if you can get Tyler Perry to put it into a romantic sense, where you watch one of his movies where you see one of the lovers turn jaded, yeah, this is that vibe. You could be a DJ, disc jockey here. Man, wow, this is really crazy. Like if Stephen King would get this story, it would just be like Pluto, dark as heck. Okay, yeah. Dark obsession. Okay, maybe it's a TV show, Dark Obsession. Period. It's about this bombshell here. This could be your ex-husband or your ex-wife. Baby daddy, baby mama, you're a bombshell here. Yeah. Dang, you could like Peaches. You could like Peaches. Your name could be Peaches. You definitely could be in your purpose. We see the North Node indicating somebody here is in their purpose. You could be a sensitive Cancer woman. Okay, you could be a good wife. Venus in Cancer position. I like that position. Wow, you need to be protected. Just facts. Emotionally protected. Battle. This could be somebody, this could be like an ex-husband or ex-partner. I don't know who they are, but they may have emotionally tried to scar you. You may like the movie The Lion King. This could be a relative, because if you look at The Lion King, wasn't Scar Mufasa's brother? Go watch the movie The Lion King. This a sibling? My goodness. Maybe divine masculine sibling. I'm not really sure. It could be a few different people that didn't want you to fulfill your mission here. Oh, they cursed themselves. Yeah, this is the message. Maybe you are an inventor of some plates. You have plates here. You have silverware here. Okay, you have your own unique invention here, perhaps. That's the balance for you and your bloodline. Period. That's you. That's between you and your bloodline. Yes. You could have your own franchise. Your name could be Francois. Look at your bloodline, the ancestors, the death energy. Trying to tell you. You got opportunities here. Period. And you're making the most of them. And somebody's just in the way. Wow. You could have a grandmother here, mother, auntie. Man, they may be on the darker side here. They're not playing about you. Or they don't got in some darker energy, or they're aware of a darker energy that's been aggressive here. This could be grandmother. They're aware of it. They woke up your ancestors here. You could have powerful ancestors. Wow. The 6 of Wands is here. Ooh-wee. Damn. I see the word veil. Evil. Damn. Dang. They may have unleashed or tried to unleash a dark force here against you. And this is sinister. Yeah, this is a high priestess and a reverse female practitioner. Were they working with a practitioner, or a practitioner was paid? Magic. Magician. Death magic. Tower. Try to hit you with a death tower. Somebody would rather see you be unalived. They're a dark reptilian. They show up as an alligator spirit here. The alligator will show a reptile. Man, they try to hit you with a death tower. Tower of death. They may have tried it 3 times, 3 towers. This is a fool. What do they say about insanity? If you keep doing something and you see it's not working, isn't that called insanity? Yeah, this person may be insane, quite literally. That's what it's given. The devil is insane. Okay. Yep. Dang. This is pretty heavy right here. Look at the strength card. That's a heavy affliction here. Heavy attempt to cause an ending. Tragedy. Tragic ending to justice. This would have been a failure. I mean, the goal was to cause a failure so that you wouldn't complete your mission here with the star card. This is a heavy attempt to cause an ending so that you won't fulfill your mission. And this could be somebody that you don't know that got some sort of connection to somebody you do know. But you may not even be talking to the person that you do know. So it's weird. Okay, period. Wow. Block star. You may be meant to be a star. Your name could be Star. Star Justice. Maybe like a star witness. Intimidation to a witness here. Intimidate the witness here. Star prosecutor's witness. Yeah, block the star here. The star can show healing. You healing the lineage, your bloodline. Maybe this resonates. Block the star. The star with the Two of Swords can show a blockage to you being financially secure. That could be this is something that you may have came here to do. And you just may be meant to be wealthy. The person that's coming at you like this, they're not wealthy. They're broke, they're poor. They're insane. Period. The star with the World card next to the Two of Swords it can show global success. Literally. Global success. The World with the star is a globally known star, superstar, entertainer, politician, influential individual. They're known globally. The world shows us global. Look at the sun, shining star. Dang. You in the spotlight. The sun with the star, yeah. You're seen on a global scale here. And in a good light, too. The sun shows positivity. You're seen in a maybe as an inspiration. People love your work. Damn. Your name could be Paige. I get a doctor's energy. Damn. I'm getting Kalima. Yeah, Kalima. She could be furious. She could be working with you. She could be keeping you safe. She could be putting some terror in your enemies. Kalima. Okay. Oh, she don't play. This could be a wicked female here. Yeah. August the 8th. We already seen the sun. You shining. You're a shining star. They tried to block a shining star. A global star? Superstar? Dang. They try to hit him with a tower of tragedy. I'm getting Mr. Rogers energy. I channeled Mr. Rogers earlier this year. You could be like the Mr. Rogers type. Okay, period. Inspirational here. I mean, generation to generations, people talk about you here. Okay, yeah, that's what it's given. Like the newer generation discovering your music here, your videos, your movies. That's what it is. Your prominence, your influence, your name. Wow, you're a big deal. You're supposed to be. Wow. My goodness. The judgment with the Four of Wands shows the kingdom of heaven. Archangel Gabriel. He's keeping an eye on you. Yep. You're meant to be financially secure. 24. Wheel of Fortune. There you go. You could be in your 50s. 54 years old. 64. You could be 24. 24 shows financial stability, financial security. The Wheel of Fortune confirms it. Dang, they tried to hit a star here. Oh boy. They didn't want you to be discovered. They didn't want the star to be discovered here. Oh my goodness. You may like the legendary actress Betty Davis. You could be legendary. I see the 11th house. The house of friendships here. The 11th house shows the house of wishes too. You may put other people on here. You make other people's dreams come true. You make other people feel like, hey, I can make my dreams come true. You could be an inspiration. Wow. Somebody tried to set you down, the 12th house, permanently. The death. The hangman with the death. Oh, no. This is not good. Wow. And they may have thought it was funny. Period. Your name could be Olivia. Okay. What did Takeoff say in that song? I do this for the fam because this is bigger than me. Okay. This is bigger than us. Collective. This is for the lineage, the bloodline, God, heaven. Period. So we see you making your dreams a reality. Neptune shows me this. Neptune also shows me a secret. Ooh. You may like that movie Death of a Death Becomes Her. They were trying to cause the death of a star here. Star seed. Wow. Death of prominence and influence. Death of purpose. Damn, this could be a guy here. Okay, they got a sword here. Period. The guy has a sword, shows some sort of battle. It's just weird. It's what they chose to do. But if you think about prominent people, wow. If you think about prominent people, oh yeah, this a clout chaser. You may like the rapper Memphis Bleak. You may like, I'm getting a lot of rappers. They're like flooding my energy. But if you think about prominent people, they always got some knucklehead. And the knucklehead is always in the picture. And you be like, and then you see the picture, you be like, this person was right there in the picture with that person. It just always seems to be the case. This could be somebody from back in the day. I'm not sure, but let's go ahead and close this out. This is somebody you may know of. They may not know you. They just may know of you. Okay. Period. My goodness. Man, they were coming for your life here, okay? Your livelihood here. Wow. The 4th house with the 7th house. Stability concerning something working out for you. Your purpose. Stable purpose. Stability and purpose. This is the ultimate type of hate. But these type of knuckleheads, they always be around. Just go look at it. Just go look. You'll see it. They could be paid, they could be bought for a little of nothing to go against you, or, they're willing to sell you out here. Somebody was willing to risk it all here. Wow. 64 years old. You could be 64, you could be 74. Yeah, you could be older. 58 is here. This is crazy. You always see them go to jail, and it's just like, you the person that tried to hurt this person, your little tail, it just infuriates me. And I'm pretty sure it infuriates you. I'm getting Young Dolph's energy, R.I.P. Young Dolph. Period. It's infuriating. Dang. You could have been born in 77 here. You could be older. It's like, God dang, you working for your stuff. Hey. And they working too, baby. That's the light versus the dark. But God is keeping you safe here. Thank Him for keeping you safe. The 6 of Swords shows the spirit. It's the spirit. Heaven is listening. Heaven is watching. Heaven knows. Dang. Back off voodoo. The 6 of Swords can show spell work. Damn, somebody been doing something for a while. That's insanity. Period. This could have been multiple attempts to cause an ending to you here by somebody that's mentally insane. Because what else can you say? Our Heavenly Father, He says yes, He says no. So clearly somebody is having a hard time accepting God's Final say here. Period. Okay, collective, take care of yourself. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here. This is insane right here. Block this. You could be a this. They could have came out the divine feminine here. Yeah, block her from justice. Justice is your money, and this damn sexy ass man. Wow, take it how it resonates. Wow, Jupiter, your money, your husband as well. I mean, it's possible. Take it out resonates. Look at the death energy. The death energy. Wow, Scorpio. We keep saying Scorpio here. This is dark Scorpio energy. Scorpio will show the death energy and the tower. Death tower. This is a coffin. The Four of Swords is a coffin. Somebody tried to cause a tragedy. This is an older person in some cases. Older Scorpio. Older Leo. They could be in their 60s. 56 is here. Dang. 48 is here. 48-year-old Leo. 48-year-old Pisces. They broke. Look at this. They had the Five of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. They broke. Period. That's the judgment call. This is somebody that has a blockage to their success. This is just a judgment call. Block success. Success concerning finances. They're not financially stable, or this they haven't. They have to pay a debt they owe. Okay. Period. Take care.